This game-changing reference shows that Zebec is the future of payroll. We'll get into it coming up right now. But first, as always, cue my guy Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Boom. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe it was Blackrue Investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on that Blackrue Investing. Best believe it was Blackrue Investing. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue Investing. Best believe it was Blackrue Investing.
What is up, Blackrue crew? We in here on a Saturday. Let me know if the sound is good. See this? This is a brand new Yeti mic. So the sound should be amazing, okay? So if I need to do anything with the sound, if I need to adjust, if it's not loud enough for you, let me know in the comments, and then I can fix it. Okay, so hope everybody's doing well this Sunday. I know I'm doing well. XRP just keeps rising. All the ISOs like HBAR, like Algorand, like XLM, just keep going. Another pick that we gave the Patreon, shout out to the patrons. Another pick that we've talked about besides on the show, XPR and its whole ecosystem just keeps rising and rising and rising. We're killing it over here, okay? We're killing it over here in this community, okay? So shout out to you guys. Shout out for your constant watching of the shows. We've made it to 6,700 subscribers and growing. Definitely like and subscribe if you haven't already. And first, let's go ahead and go to the DCENT Wallet commercial, which we shall hit you with right now. Your crypto deserves the best protection. So why settle for less? DCENT Crypto Wallet isn't just another wallet. It's safe, secure, easy to use, and supports your favorite cryptocurrencies all at the touch of a button. And now with my exclusive link, you'll save $30 on your new wallet. Better security, smarter investing, $30 in your pocket. Click on the link now and secure your better security today. One of the best ways you can help yourself and the channel is to buy a DCENT wallet. $30 off for one, $99 off for two. Cold storage your assets, not your keys, not your crypto, as Bitcoin Zay used to say. Definitely. Very happy with DCENT Wallet. They have a swap on the wallet where I've used it constant of times to pick up more ZBCN, right? Definitely love ZBCN and the things that are happening with it right now. Let's go ahead and share the screen here. And if you want to take advantage of small movements in ZBCN, check this out right here. This code we have for BTCC, where you can do perpetual futures trading. We have 8 shows on the Patreon talking about futures trading. And I showed the guys in our first open mic night on Patreon. I showed them what I did with $6. Okay, at a 500x. It was grand, and it's still grand. If you want to learn how to futures trade, definitely come over to the Patreon, where we have 6 or 8 shows on it right now, and we also have the recording of the open mic night. Definitely come over to the Patreon if you want exclusive access to me, to be able to send a message and have me get back to you within a couple days. And if you want to be a part of open mic nights and things like that, and bi-weekly crypto lists and monthly stock lists, come on over to the Patreon. But let me go ahead and share the screen here. Oh, and on the Patreon too, we have exclusive content in which me, Max, and Crypto Future did a show. Okay, so that's exclusive to the Patreon. It was a banger of a show. Max, Crypto Future, and me for an hour definitely go over to the Patreon if you want to catch that as well. Now to the show here. Okay. So let's start here. So Zebec gave us the monthly payroll stats. Okay. So we're going to compare these stats to what they gave us in May. So what they gave us here in May was, it seems like I only have the June ones. Let me bring it back here. Okay, there we go with May, and June's here. Okay, so in May, just to recap, May, our report shows strong transaction across payroll and card volumes with partial data post, and definitely hang on. The news about the reference you're really gonna want to hear. But first, let's get this news out of the way first, okay? You're gonna really want to hear that news. I know a lot of people sometimes say game changing or massive or all this stuff. This is really game changing, so you're gonna want to hear this. But let's get into this first. On May 2025, our report shows strong traction across payroll and card volumes with partial data post from Science Card acquisition now beginning to flow in. Expect even stronger numbers in the months ahead as full integration takes hold. So they have volume 48.5 mil, cards issued 11, a little over 11K. Countries 97. That's not going to change in the next month either. Employees served 11K. Enterprise clients 227. So payroll volume 20.5 million biweekly, 41 monthly. Okay. Now, if we take a look at what we have for June, okay, they say June reports sustained momentum across payroll and card volumes, including the conversion of Science Card users into the Zebec card ecosystem, additional new payroll clients in the U.S. So they now serve 700 more employees here, 2 million more monthly, like 1.2 more biweekly. Enterprise clients has grown by 3. Volume has grown by 4 million, 7% up for the month. Cards issued are up by, I believe, 899, still 97 countries. That's pretty amazing, right? Seems like they're hitting their metrics. Seems like the Science Card stuff is working out. Very good to see there. Okay. And then we also have buyback information, and then we can get into one other thing here. Let me get to the buyback. Okay, that was the monthly report again. Okay, here's the buyback. So ZBCN buyback here, approximately 60K, but in total, 14.6, about 14.6 million ZBCN bought back. Total 2024 buyback was 300 million. Let's see where they're going to be on pace for in 2025, but already here this month, 14.6 approximately million, 14.6 million ZBCN bought back at a 60K value. So understand that ZBCN is deflationary with this buyback option. Okay. So now another big piece of news that we want to hit you with here. Zebec commits to Treasury management with Uphold Institutional. I believe Uphold Institutional might be the same ones who they might hold Anchorage Digital's Zebec too. So now they're holding Zebec for Zebec. So not only are they holding it for Anchorage Digital, which does custody for Zebec for anybody who wants, any institutions that want Zebec. Now, excuse me, Zebec is committing to Treasury management with Uphold Institutional. Zebec is thrilled to announce we'll be managing our Treasury with Uphold Institutional, a trusted partner serving 10 million plus users, consisting both of retail and institutional investors. Uphold is a key partner of Zebec, holding nearly 100 million in Zebec tokens across its retail institutional wallets, as Zebec seeks to grow its institutional presence in key markets such as the US and the UK. This partnership should continue to drive institutional adoption across investors and financial partners. Now to the juicy part of the show here. I have two things that I want to play for you. We'll play this one first. Let me know if you can hear the sound. This is from Mr. Producer, Rich Samantha, I think that is. AI and crypto czar David Sachs. Oh, no, I'm sharing it. AI and crypto czar David Sachs says this is the beginning of a revolutionary payment system. This is the beginning of a revolutionary payment system, and it's going to strengthen the US dollar. Okay, start from the beginning here. I'm going to play it and then let me know if you can hear it.
What is going on in the Bitcoin world that we need to know about?
Okay. Before I continue, just want to go check back with you guys and see if you heard it. Did you guys hear that? I'm going to wait until I hear something from you guys. And let me acknowledge some of the regulars in the crowd here. What's up, Crypto Clay? What is up, Kurt Dog? What's up, Brandon J? What's up, Italia Grape? What's up, WF Capital? What's up, King Pound #1? What's up, Mike Loves Utility Cryptos? What's up, Hitter All Day? What's up, DE.R? What's up, Charlie J? What's up, Ocean View Coffee Shop? What's up, Brett V? What's up, Italia Grape? What's up, Phantom Beat? What's up, that one guy? What's up, Jose De La Torre? What's up, bro? What's up, Tony S? Okay, everybody can hear. Good. That's good to hear. Okay, so let's continue on here.
What is going on in the Bitcoin world
Fair use.
that we need to know about?
Well, we had a historic day today. This was the first time that we ever had crypto legislation signed into law, thanks to President Trump's leadership. This was a campaign promise. He said that he was going to make the United States the crypto capital of the planet. And under the previous 4 years, all the innovation was being driven offshore because the founders, the innovators, were being prosecuted without telling them what the rules were. And today, this Genius Act provides the first set of rules for what are called stablecoins or digital dollars, so that crypto companies can be in compliance, they know what the laws are, and the innovation can happen here in the United States. And this is the beginning.
So just right off of what he said, which is really profound, and succinct, he's giving us in a 1 minute soundbite. He's giving us a lot. Again, the stablecoin act's going to be passed here with the Genius Act. We know that Ripple RL USD is going to be integrated with Zebec. They say that it's already integrated on a silver card. They said that last Spaces, and we already know they're deeply entrenched with Circle. We've been over that countless number of times on this channel. How Jim Breyer, how he was an initial investor in Circle, and he's a lead investor in Zebec. So when Simon Babakani, the COO, says, as Circle goes, as Zebec goes, okay? So we also showed you on here where integrated into the XRP ledger is Circle, okay? Circle made that announcement kind of when everybody was saying, Ripple's going to buy Circle, Ripple's going to buy Circle. So a lot of people may have missed that. But the USDC is integrated with the Ripple with the Ripple ledger, with the XRP ledger. So definitely understand that. So either way it goes, Zebec is there. RLUSD, USDC, Zebec is there. Okay. So we'll back up just a second and play again.
Offshore because the founders, the innovators were being prosecuted without telling them what the rules were. And today, this Genius Act provides the first set of rules for what are called stable coins or digital dollars so that crypto companies can be in compliance, they know what the laws are, and the innovation can happen here in the United States. And this is the beginning, Jesse, of a revolutionary new payment system. It's going to be cheaper, it's faster, it's more direct. That's going to bring down costs for consumers across the world. And it's going to strengthen the US dollar because anyone in the world who has a crypto wallet can now start using digital dollars. And so you could start seeing in countries where the people don't trust their own currencies, you could see them move to the US dollar, and that strengthens the US dollar and creates demand for our US treasuries. So this is President Trump extending US dollar dominance into this new high-tech era.
What is
So great there. Let's just listen to the end of that again, because I had some comments about what he said at the end there.
Consumer across the world, and it's going to strengthen the US dollar because
Okay, so he said a revolutionary new payment system. Okay, screams Zebec. Screams Zebec. Okay, screams it. Okay, also screams Ripple. Okay, and we've already showed you how President Trump talked with the Mellon family in 2000, like I think 18, about XRP. He's been connected to XRP. He's been connected to Ripple. There's a whole photo with him with Stuart Alderati and Brad Garlinghouse in front of a Zebec. But let's hear the last part of that again.
it's faster, it's more direct. That's going to bring down costs for consumers across the world, and it's going to strengthen states. And this is the beginning, Jesse, of a revolutionary new payment system. It's going to be cheaper, it's faster, it's more direct. That's going to bring down costs.
Cheaper, faster, more direct. Banking beyond banked. Zebec again.
For consumers across the world. And it's going to strengthen the US dollar because anyone in the world who has a crypto wallet can now start using digital dollars. And so you could start seeing in countries where.
Now, he makes a good point with this, and I kind of made this point before in that how this is how the dollar will not die. Although the dollar is being inflated, it gives you less and less and less value, whereas XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin give you more and more value. What are all of these stable coins pegged to? Most of the big ones are pegged to the US dollar. Tether, like it or not, USDC, RLUSD, PayPal USD, Paxos USD, all of these things are tethered, if you will, to the US dollar.
Where the people don't trust their own currencies, you could see them move to the US dollar, and that strengthens the US dollar and creates demand for our US treasuries. So this is President Trump extending US dollar dominance into this new high-tech era.
What is going on?
Now we have one other clip. Shout out to Creative Control for this one, which we have him up here, right here. A great follow for Zebec. If you're not following him, you should be, okay? Along with Blue Collar Crypto, along with Jetpack JO. We just got so many wonderful people in the community to spread the word about Zebec. Ghost, can't forget about Ghost, and Ghost has a community on X that you can join if you want to know more about Zebec. So Ghost, Creative Control, Blue Collar Crypto, Moon God Trading, so many good people out there. Amber, Rachel, just so many, just scores of good people. Alpha Lion, just scores and scores of good people. So Here he says Craft Ventures, co-founded by David Sachs, was an investor in Zebec's 8.5 million seed funding round in 2022. Okay, supporting the chain-based payment platform's development. Make no mistake, after the stablecoin payments overhaul is solidified, the next steps is United States payroll. Sam Tapalia has a serious plan for the future of ZBCN. Okay, update archaic payment rails with a revolutionary new payment system. Okay, let's listen to David Sachs say this, and then I'll come back out to see. It's only 9 seconds. I'll play it, and then I'll come back out to make sure that you guys heard it. Fair use. So updating archaic payment rails. What is that? Payroll. That is payroll. Shout out to Creative Control for going the extra mile, finding the clip, then finding that Craft Ventures, co-founded by David Sachs, crypto czar, is also invested in ZBCN. This is the whole drop the mic, as Max like to say. What is it? Boil it and stick it in the stew or something like that. But drop the mic. Drop the mic, bro. Amazing. Let me make sure you guys heard that. I'm so bullish after hearing that. Oh my gosh, you guys probably didn't hear it because I didn't switch screens. My bad. But let me go ahead and do that. Sorry. Let's hear it, and here we are. Here it is again.
It will update archaic payment rails with a revolutionary new payment system, and it will extend US dollar dominance, like you said, globally by creating a digital dollar. It will update archaic payment rails with a revolutionary new payment system, and it will extend US dollar dominance, like you said, globally by creating a digital dollar.
Update archaic payment rails. That is payroll. Okay. Again, shout out to Creative Control. Craft Ventures, co-founded by David Sachs, was an investor in ZBCN's 8.5 million seed funding round in 2022. Okay, supporting the blockchain-based payment platform's development. Make no mistake, after the stablecoin payments overhaul is solidified, the next step is United States payroll. Okay, Sam Tapalia has a serious plan for the future of ZBCN. Update archaic payment rails with a revolutionary new payment system, which is ZBCN. Connected into Circle, connected into Ripple. It's going down, guys. It's going down, guys. If that doesn't make you excited like crazy bananas excited about ZBCN, I don't know what will, man. That's huge. That's huge. So you can directly say that the crypto czar is invested in ZBCN directly. Okay. That's so freaking huge. Shout out Creative Control, man. Mind blown here. Okay, you can directly say the crypto czar is involved with ZBCN. Okay, we already made all the connections with Ripple and Circle. We know Trump's connected to Ripple. We know that BlackRock via my mind map, which I can pull up for you guys right here. And by the way, I went and asked Rock, is this correct? He said, yeah, correct. Craft Ventures was co-founded by David Sachs, participated in Zebec's 8.5 million seed funding round in 2022. Zebec, a blockchain-based payment platform, is aimed to leverage the investment to further develop its infrastructure for real-time, continuous payment streams using blockchain technology. Other investors in the round included Distributed Global, Republic, Human Capital, amongst others. Okay. And if we go back, Creative Control also shows us here. I think this is from some AI system, but it says Zebec Network raised 15 million during a Series A funding round announced March 22, 322. 322. 322. Put in the comments if you know what 322 is all about. If you know what that's all about. Just put that right in the comments if you know what 322 is all about. 2022. Below are key details based on the available information. Lead investors. This round was led by Solana Ventures and Distributed Global. Other participants: Craft Ventures, Circle Ventures, Human Capital, Resolute Capital Partners, Green Oaks, Lightspeed Venture Partners, which we know they're connected to Ripple as well, remember? So very, very cool. Funding round was valued Zebec at 100 million. Okay, these funds were aimed at accelerating Zebec's development of its real-time payment and payroll solution on the Solana blockchain. There we go. There we go. Okay. And he just clarifies here. Zebec had 2 funding rounds in 2022, one led by Solana Ventures, one led by Circle Ventures. Circle raised an additional funding of 8.5 million after the initial Solana Ventures raising of 15 million. And they allowed co-investors. Craft was one of those San Francisco-based companies that saw the potential and invested. So that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. That just that's amazing. That's amazing there. So what's okay, somebody got it. No one got it. Charlie J got it. A couple people got it there. Okay. And you know, we love symbolism on here, but just if you follow my whole breakdown with Tim Draper and who Tim Draper is, just understand that Tim Draper's father, you know, Tim Draper's father, William Draper III, was a member of that organization, or is a member because he's still alive. He's still alive. He is a member of that, and he was big time buddies with George W. Bush, the senior Bush, who was also a member, and you know, senior Bush appointed Tim Draper's father to a position. Okay, so they like kind of went to college together. Yeah. Okay, and they were, of course, buddies in that fraternity, and we know it's more than a fraternity, of course. Yep, John Kerry's one too, and guess you know his name, John Forbes Kerry. So he's a Forbes. So he's a Forbes. So you know, of course, media. We know media is run by. We know who it's run by, right? So. I love it though. I got a really intelligent crowd out here. And you guys know that. So shout out to you guys. But let's start at the top of the comments. This like blew my mind when I saw this, man. I saw shout out. I first saw Blue Collar Crypto sharing it. He's a good follow too. Definitely follow him on X if you haven't already. Let's give his site some love here. Let's bring him up. So, you know, I'm usually checking Blue Collar's thing every morning. I'm usually checking Ghost every morning. And I'm usually checking Jetpack. every morning. Definitely want to follow those guys if you haven't already. Really great follows here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Starting from the top here. Sup, Rue? Spitting Alpha as always. Excited for Thursday. Members only Patreon with Max and Rob. Yep. What's up, Mike? Loves utility cryptos. What's up, Hitter all day? What up, Ruel, brother? Definitely looking forward to this solid Zebec show. Let's fucking go. Hit that like button when you enter. What's up, Kurt Dog? What's up, DE.R? What's good, King Pound 1? What's good, rolling up, getting prepared? King Pound added some BSL, Bank Socials, and Sora XOR to his portfolio. Yeah, they say Bank Social has some big connections to XRP as well as Hedera. So Bank Social might be a little sleeper out there, guys. Definitely you might want to look at that. What's up, Brandon White? What's up, guys? WF Capital, what's up, brother? Brother Rue, the Rue crew is here. Sup, fam? Let's freaking go. Charlie J. Let's freaking go. Tyler Great, what's up, family? Roy the Dream, sounds good. Appreciate it, brother. Sounds good. Yo, what up, crypto family? Brandon J. Zebec, Hitachi, SBC, Ripple may be onto something big. I saw that. I think Blue Collar Crypto had something about that. Let me see if I can find that on his posts here. Blue Collar, I think, said something about that. There we go. There we go. See, we got so many people in the community sharing great information like this. It's a wonder. It's a wonder to see. Like, honestly, our community to me feels like when XRP was first starting and stuff like that, like we're really out here doing it. We're really out here doing it, getting in there, finding all the grits and the details. Like I said, I was the first person to say Simon Babakani and Robbie Michnick of BlackRock went to the same college, and Blue Collar Crypto followed up, had them ask that question in the spaces, and Simon actually answered it. Yes, they went to college together and they knew each other. They were classmates. So Simon Babakani has a direct, he's a direct one-to-one connection to the head of digital assets at BlackRock, right? You cannot make this stuff up. You can't make it up, bro. Right? Does that not blow your mind, right? Now, we don't know how far it goes other than that, right? They were classmates. Could have been something like, we know Simon told us that Circle kind of paved the way for them. We know that BlackRock are investors in Circle. We've shown you that. We've shown you that countless number of times here on the show. So could it have been a thing where like Robbie Michnick hooked Simon Babakani up with Sam Tapalia and made Zebec happen? Right? Hey, that's just speculation on my part. But what we can say is that Simon Babakani and Robert Michnick were classmates. They are aware of each other. They knew each other. They're friends. Okay, so let's read this here. A connection to the SBI Group, one of Ripple's biggest investors and supporters in the Asian and Middle Eastern markets, also connecting Zebec to a boatload, pun 100% intended, of ATMs. Zebec Network. This is from November 23rd, 2023. Again, how do they love? They love those sixes, right? November 23rd, 2023. Okay. 2 times 3 is 6. How many athletes have we had that are 23s? Michael Jordan, LeBron, well, Magic Johnson, I think, was 32, which is the inverse. You know, freaking so 2 times 3 is 6. Patrick Mahomes is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. Jokic, Nikola Jokic, he's a 15. So it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy. The Zebec team was proud to attend the Hitachi Payments Forum in Dubai today. Zebec is excited to be working with Hitachi Payments to facilitate end-to-end digital payments in the Middle East region. Bro, this this is amazing, guys. This is amazing. We already know this is back. I told you guys this as well, that Zebec is doing payments in Japan. We know SBI is heavy in Japan because, you know, Ripple is there. This is just another connection. We know Ripple is in the Middle East. How do we know that? Let me just give me a second here while I very much share this for everyone to see. I don't like that boom. The other one's better. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna get this right. Just bear with me here. There we go. There it is. All right. All right. So that, okay. Now let me share something with you. If you might have missed this show, but me and Max did a show on Vivo Power, okay? This is in the recorded content. The recorded content shows tend to be a little, they're less long, okay? Let's bring this up. Vivo Power Flare. Okay, so remember, Middle East region. Let's share this. Shout out to the patrons. You got this first. We were in Vivo Power at this is one of the stocks that I share with the patrons. But anyways, let's continue on here. Vivo Power and Flare launched definitive strategic partnership to deploy $100 million in XRP for institutional yield. Now, guess who's helping out with this? Vivo Power's strategic transformation to an XRP-centric treasury is supported by a consortium of global shareholders, including His Royal Highness Prince Abdul Aziz bin Turki bin Talal Al Saud of Saudi Arabia. Okay. Again, Middle East region. Okay. Ripple. Here it is. Here it is. Right there. Like, just, I'm glad whoever brought that up in the comments. I'm glad that you guys brought this up. And then Blue Collar Crypto did send this to me too. He sent it to me. Shout out to him, by the way. Shout out to Blue Collar Crypto. But at the time he sent it to me, I was knee deep in some software code at work, so I didn't have the time to give it its proper reference. Nice stuff here from our guy Blue Collar Crypto. Okay, let's get back to our comments here. Thank you for that, Brandon J. We're gonna start that one for real. Let's see here. What's up, Crypto Clay? Yo. What up, crypto family? Your crap Zebec is not not killing it. Hack. Well, you know what we're gonna do for you, buddy? Because we've just showed you a whole bunch of information here. You're banned. Get out of here. You know, you gone. Okay. We don't need that. We're showing concrete evidence, concrete research. It's we don't need it. If you don't like Zebec, feel free to just not watch the show. If you want to miss out, bro, you know, not financial advice, but not financial advice, showing you concrete news, in the words of Smoke, documented news here that connects David Sachs to Zebec. He mentions in a speech, okay, that we're going to update the archaic payment systems, which is exactly what Simon Babakani has told us multiple times. The payroll system is like 75 years old and it needs an update. He said that in multiple spaces, right? So when I come and I give you solid news, when I show the solid news that's coming in the community from Blue Collar Crypto, from Creative Control, from Jetpack JO, from Maximus Crypto, from Rob Mass, if I'm showing you concrete evidence like that, I don't have time for anyone else who just comes in, excuse me for hitting that, who just comes in here and squawks bullshit, excuse me, the language, bullshit with no proof, no backing, no nothing, okay? I have no need for it, period. So anyone else who's going to come in here and just spout crap without backing it up, just blocking them. I just don't need it. And I'm a person, hey, if you got some news, if you got some opposite information, give me the opposite information. I'll look at it. We'll address it, right? We'll address it, okay? But if you're just gonna spout bullshit, you're gonna get blocked. Okay? That's just it. Okay? Don't have time for it. Period. The end. End of story. Good evening, Madam Kagan. ZBCN, plant your flag. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry for the foul language, but it really pisses me off, man. It really pisses me off, man. And really, I feel like, honestly, it's a disrespect to the entire community that brings all this good research to everybody. And I'm tired of me being disrespected. I'm tired of the community being disrespected. So I don't have any time for it. Period. I hope you guys share that sentiment. I really do. Okay, let's continue on here. Hope I don't get any type of strike or anything for that, but hey, we'll just deal with it. What up? What up? What's up, Halls Balls? Crypto Clayton, I see you, brother. How's everyone doing on a Sunday? Zebec is going to be huge, 100%. Zebec is already partnered with Ripple. There we go. What's up, Halls Balls? My crap Zebec is up about 200%. How about yours? That's funny. Crypto Clay, I agree. Brett, what's up, Julian? Yo, saying my Zebec is only up 200%. Laughing. Tyler Grape, you know, you made it when haters are in the chat, right? XPR Phoenix, Rising Meme Coin is already live on Zebec Carbon. I'm hearing probably nothing. You know, hey, if you guys want to go for the meme coins, you know, you guys can do that, I guess. Probably a nothing burger. Brad personally told me, when I waited tables on him in San Francisco that Zebec would reach around $2. Oh wow. Okay, cool. XYZ is on the menu. That one guy, yeah. Pretty cool one guy, Brad, be giving price predictions to random haters these days, I guess. That one guy is on the inside. Let's go. $2 to do, brother. Promise. I promise. I promise. The one guy says, believe you, brother. Believe you. I'll take $2. Going to be way higher if he's right about 14% of Swift. So I think someone said maybe it was Crypto Clay or someone saying if Zebec can capture 14% of Swift. Is it Zebec or no? XRP. If XRP can capture 14% of Swift, it would be at some price target, and then Zebec just, like off the strength of XRP would be at $2. And Brevi, yep, $10 to XRP, $2 to Zebec. Without hearing that from you, I would have believed it can get there by all the catalysts and partnerships Zebec has. Yeah, he said Flare would end up at 100. Wow. Oh, I misread as Zebec at $2. Wow, I'll definitely take it. Wow, that's 100 million for me on Flare. One nice guy, I bet I'll buy an island, no D. I'm gonna start that comment, Crypto Clay. No Diddy on that island there. Hey man, as long as you do stuff with legal people on the island, you're good. You're good. You're good. Payments tried by the P. He said quant would be 3,000K. Man, Brad was loose that day, boy. I'll tip the waiters, Crypto Clay. LOL. He said XDC 100K, 1K. But Brad must have been loose that day, bro. This is allegedly coming from one guy. He's saying that he waited on Brad allegedly. And allegedly Brad said this. Let me say that. Everything we're saying here is alleged. Allegedly he said this. Okay. I'll buy my own island next year. Island Clay. Velo $7. Yikes. XLM 3K. Love Brad. Bruno, one guy. Oh man. He said XRP 10K. Zebec, Binance, and CB soon. What's up, Root? Waiting patiently, player. Looking forward to August. Not selling, brother. He said after the Clarity Act, it's on. Okay, which the Clarity Act supposedly was signed. So we'll see. Or at least I believe that the Clarity Act was signed. I believe he signed it. I believe he signed Genius and Clarity Act. But I also read somewhere that Clarity Act would finish next week. Now, if you guys know in the comments, just let me know. Did he sign both bills? I know for sure he signed Genius Act. That one guy, you're giving me a money bar. $2, Tony S. $2 Zebec incoming. David Sachs is invested in Zebec. Yep, we covered that. All coins are moving sideways now. Angelo, what's up? Yeah, it's sideways for the second, right? It can't just go boner up every time, right? It has to move like a wave, like a ripple. And it's, trending, but it waves trending up. Right? Just like a ripple. Holy crap. Prospector, what's up? Lord Zero Cool, what's up? What's up, E? He's a moderator in our Telegram. Rue ZBCN gang. We ready. Bags packed. That's insane. What's up, Ty Madden? Oh yeah, what did he say about H-bar? Since Brad was so generous, what did he say about H-bar? Right? Catalyst is payments USDC and RL USD. Somebody said I can't remember who said it, but somebody said maybe RLUSD might be real USD. And I know that if you remove, like, this is an old thing that I learned from something. It's like if you remove the vowels from something, like it's almost like the word, right? So since all the vowels are removed from real, maybe that's real USD. Could be, could be. He said there would be a hash grab, but he didn't speculate the price. Peace out, Tether. And didn't Trump thank Tether? Like, I know there's so much AI stuff floating around, right? I saw some video, it might have been Extra Vod, shout out to him, where Trump thanked the CEO of Tether. Did that actually happen? Does anyone know? I have my son doing the math on your quotes from Brad. He's asking for another dirt bike already. See, that's already messed up. Uh, Pauls, you might want to just kick the wife and the son out of the room until the show is over. You can't let anybody know like what's going on there, right? Okay. Robert Riley, what is up? Greetings, Blackrue. My son is planning his retirement now too. Tether may survive. Yep. After Clarity Moon. After Clarity Act Moon, let's go. Start that. My son said he's gonna drop out of college. Hey, him and Kanye. I mean, worked for Kanye, right? Tony S. What's up, brother? Good with this news. If he mentions payroll, imagine. I heard Tether is creating another stablecoin that is USA compliant. Yep, that's what I've heard. Yeah, definitely hit the like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. We just passed over 6,700, which is amazing. You know, 6 plus 7, 13, the whole 13, and how that's immutable. But let's get to 7,000, guys. Only 300 away. Definitely we got 398 on X and 260 on the YouTube. I am monetized on YouTube. So definitely come over there and like and subscribe on the YouTube if you haven't already. And follow me on X because we want to get monetized over there, even though it takes forever to get monetized on X. Definitely follow me over there because we're gonna begin that voyage. We're gonna travel in the Zebec to get monetized on X, right? Let's go. Am I crazy to be all in on Zebec? You know what? I'm one for diversity. I have, XRP, I have HBAR, I have Zebec. But, if you want to be all in, man, I mean, not financial advice. Doesn't seem like a bad choice to me. But yeah, I got SHX, Swift, HBAR. I'm just looking here. I got a lot of them. Zebec will mount faces from Hitter all day here. Let's see here. All Zebec investors will never use the hourly payment system. Okay, let's see. Gotta run. Watching How to Train Your Dragon with Liberty. Love you guys. Thanks for coming through, Crypto Clay. Have a good one, brother. You're probably already gone, but just want to acknowledge that. Thanks for coming through, bro. When Zebec takes off, we'll see something like you've never seen before. Hey, I'm about that life. Love you, brother. Tell my niece I love her too. Oh, that's so cool, man. All in on Zebec will pay. Crypto Queen is really good too. LOL. That picture is very important, Rue. Think about KDOT's videos, always a message within a message, and that message has another message. Open up that message, and there's another message, 100%. My top are XRP, Zebec, HBAR, XDC in that order. This is huge. All in on Zebec. When 90% of your investments is ISO, how can you go wrong? 100% Phantom Beat. And it's crazy that you say that right now when, like, just think about a year or two ago. People were all in on meme coins, bro. Meme coins. Like, it just shows you how effective propaganda is, right? As we hit 666 viewers. Just shows you how effective propaganda is, right? Because pictures, right? Just pictures. Someone investing in pictures. Someone convinced you that pictures were a good idea. Memes. It's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Look up the actual meaning behind that painting at Mar-a-Lago. Very important. 100%. Let's start that. What do y'all think about Ondo? Yeah, I think Ondo's gonna do fine. It's basically like the BlackRock crypto there. You'll be fine, Tony. Try to stack some Flare. It's still cheap. And there's 8 more airdrops, free Flare on every month on Uphold. XDC is still 10 cents another. And see, I said 666 viewers, and then it just got lower. So I won't mention that again, I guess. New Jersey in the house. What's up, Les Square? Steve Mariano, what's up? I put in about 2K in Ondo at 77 cents. Nice buy there from Steve Mariano. That's a good one right there. It'll be big. Just joined the stream. What's up, Hamish? All's balls. Ondo is already partnered with Ripple. Very good. Bank Social also. Rip Rice here at the screen. Thank you, Rip Rice. Hey, Rip Rice. I just saw you in this post here from Creative Control here. Let me see if I can pull that back up. You were the one who had the courage to ask a question here, I think. Yep, that was you. That was you. Nice. Thanks for being here, bro. Appreciate it. Okay, thanks, guys. H Bargains rise 100%. I feel XRP and Zebec will perform the best. Fishy with Joe Mash it. Also have some Flair. Good evening from Canada. Thank you, Ruel, for the live. Thank you for your hard work. You are good, man. No problem, Kenny. You appreciate you for coming through. I'm in love with Zebec. You know what? I am in love with Zebec too. I'm definitely in love with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like serious love affair with Zebec out here. Are there any crypto companies offering the same or related payroll solutions as ZBCN? Really, there aren't. They have ADP, BlackRock, Ripple, Circle behind them on the blockchain, real-time streaming payments. No, not really. No. The closest that you might be able to get to that is XPR, and their streaming payroll isn't necessarily streaming payroll in the way that Zebec is. It's a little bit different. It's not working with ADP like that. XPR is actually working with credit unions, so it's a little bit different. But that would be the only thing that I could say would come close to ZBCN is Metallicus and its network. That would be the only thing that could come close. Zebec is going to be huge. It's perfect. It's good. It's the best. A little Donald Trump impression right there. All's balls, what's up? Not touching my ZBCN bag. Not at least till 50 cents to $1. Let's go. Got in at 0.0009 0009. Let's go. That's a great price. I just tuned in. Oh my life. What's up, Mark Pelra? Gotta start that comment. Just got in under that. I remember buying a 100K Zebec for $75. Took out initial 10K investment at 0.005 and been getting more and more. Leviathan. Yeah, it is a Leviathan. There's a whole bunch of symbolism behind the Leviathan there. That's great news, brother. Thanks for all your high rate, my brother. No problem, Jose De La Torre. Got to start that. I'm like a swordfish or a shark, maybe a beluga. I don't think I have enough, right? City's dead. I have put a lot in XRP at 219. I got a bunch of other crap that's gonna go crazy. Skull, yep. You guys landed it. Stars for that. Yeah, well, yeah. It's also, yep. You guys landed that 322 number for sure. You landed it. My top 5 are XRP, Zebec, HBAR, XDC, and Flare. Does Zebec have white label quant software? Well, what's up, Super Nerf? Max and I, mostly Max because he does a lot of research on quant, has made the connection to this quant overledger and Zebec. So definitely watch the collaborations that Max and I have. He's made, like, he's connected overledger to Zebec multiple times here, right? So, it's cool to, like, when me and Max collaborate because, I can look at it from the Zebec type of side here, and then he'll bring it the quant Zebec type of side, and it just all really, really gels. And plus, me and Max have a fun time when we do the shows. I hope you guys enjoy that because it's a really cool environment when we do the shows. Like, it's a real fun time, just like the fun time I'm having with you guys right here. Yep, cha-ching, landed it. What the 322 means. Nothing gets by me, Charlie J. XRP, HBAR, XLM, XDC, Quant, Flare, DAG, XEN, Zebec, AMP, VChain, Casper, Cardano, and some other memes. That's his portfolio. Pretty nice portfolio there, Halls Balls. Yep. John Forbes Carey, another member of that organization of the 322 there. Awesome bag. I have Quant as well, Bank Social, Ondo, Weekend, and XLR. E's top 5 are Swift, ZBCN, XEN, Jasmine, and Crow. I have a little Stellar and also some Saucer Swap. Zebec will be up there with XRP soon. Is Zebec an ISO coin? They say they will be ISO compliant by the end of the year, but a lot of the different connections that we've made, you could say that they're ISO compliant already. Blue Collar Cryptos made these connections. I've made these connections. A couple other guys online have made these connections. But essentially, since they're so tightly connected with Circle, and Circle's already compliant, they're compliant. Okay, so that's basically how that breaks down. Even though they say they want to be ISO compliant by November, or by 11/22, the case can be made that they're already compliant, and we've seen that too because if you go on their website, they say various times about WageLink and different products that they have that they're compliant. So it's quite possible that they're already compliant, even though Simon told us, well, we're trying to get it by the end of November. Well, maybe, he's not technically telling he's not technically, telling a fib there. It's just, well, they already have it because Circle has it. Let me see here. Okay, there it is. So WageLink, the first compliant traditional payroll app with advanced blockchain backend. WageLink introduces Web3 features like near zero cost cross-border remittances and USDC payroll. So if you go by this, it's quite possible that they're already compliant. Excuse me. Top 5 for Hall's Balls is XRP, HBAR, Zebec, Flare, and XLM. And Mika by the end of the month. Yep. That one guy says Ondo, XLR, and Plume are Larry Fink's favorite coins. What's up, Lasado Rodriguez? Welcome, brother. King Pound said he just added some Bank Social, which is also on Hedera. Definitely want to check that out. Let's see. Can't wait till crypto in my until you can get crypto in the 401k account. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting because I don't think like any 401k lets you individually invest in stocks. You have to invest in like the fund. For instance, ADP does our payroll, and we have to invest in Vanguard funds. So no, and Vanguard's the only one that said they couldn't do Bitcoin. So crazy how that worked out, right? Because ADP is like probably the biggest one in America for like payroll, and they do the retirement, but they didn't let people, as far as Vanguard goes at least, get into Bitcoin for the ETFs. Zebec is also invested into by stablecoin father Jim Breyer, which we talked about. Bank Social is going to be huge. What up, Ruel, my ninja? What's up, my ninja? You can get $1 million for just under $1,000. BTC looking perfect. I got Bank Social. Does anyone have think XOR? Well, Sora I think is like a lottery ticket. That's XOR. Thanks for keeping us updated when this starts breaking a dollar or two. I'll forget I even hold XRP. What's up, Sean? Sean, Iowa 78. Hey, I see you in the comments of the shows, brother. Thanks for continually watching. Justin, American Express, Bank of America, and Santander are now all using XRP at News Crypto. And of course, we should not be shocked by this, right? Because Bank of America, they've been said that they are going to use XRP. And we know Bank of America is heavy in the MENA region, the Middle East region. We know Santander is an investor in XRP. American Express, that might be something that might be new for us. But if I go ahead and bring up CryptoRank.io, you'll see none of this is something that we should be even like shocked about. Let me just close some windows here. American Express might be new, but of course, for people that cover XRP regularly, you might know that already. I cover XRP, but I do it in reference to Zebec most of the time. But yeah, if we go down here to XRP investors, we see Santander is one, right? And there's always been rumors about Bank of America for a long time. And I'm sure one of these companies down here probably have a link to American Express, maybe Accenture does, or SBI, either one. You know, I'm sure one of them has a link to American Express. Thank you for that news, E. Um, I'm glad that they're now sharing this with like the general public. Like crypto bros know this, but you know, now it's gonna get out to like the general public. You know what I mean? And then, oh man, general public, like stock guy, you know, stock hunk is gonna be like, oh, I gotta go get some of that XRP there. Like the stock guy might now actually be looking to get into XRP. Well, let me just say this. I know people that don't necessarily believe in crypto, but they own XRP. Like, and they've been on XRP since like 30 cents, right? So I know people that don't necessarily believe in crypto like that, but they had and they are holding XRP. That's how that's how big XRP is out here. Let's go. We're not bullish enough, and let's definitely start that comment from E. Hey Steve, I got in at 0.06, but I think you mean 0.006. But I did the same as you and just bought more and more and more, and now my average is at 0.00399. What's up, Joey? Wait till we start seeing it on TV commercials. Yup. Not even just about one coin. You do a great job, Zebec and Swift, and this batch brought us all together. Yep, 100%. Japan is behind XOR. Yep. There. Thank you for that, King Pound. Yep. Japan is really big with Sora. That might be something definitely to look at. But again, to me, Sora might be just like the lottery ticket. And another one here from King Pound. Sora will be the future. Great 2 to 5 year play. Okay. And I got a little Sora kind of tucked away, just a little bit of Sora. But it, of course, just so people know, it lost like 99% of its value. But its connections to the Hyperledger, you know, it has its own card, like how Zebec has their card. So there is a lot to like about Sora, but then again, there's the whole lost 99% of its value. But again, it's like anything, right? It can be dumped, but if all the tech is there, the tech is there, and they can pump it right back up again, just like they did with Solana, where it went down to like under $9 and pumped all the way back up to like 140 or wherever it is right now, from $9. So you know, Sora might be one of those, you know, one of those things where it's like, you know, set it and forget it, lotto ticket. Just buy it and forget it. You would use a Fearless Wallet to get that, and you have to transfer like Polkadot to Fearless Wallet, and then do some conversions on the Fearless Wallet. Maybe we'll talk about Sora at least in the Patreon here, coming up soon. I bought 250 of Sora at 15 zeros, a ridiculous amount. I'm trying not to just forget about it. Yep. I got like a very little bit amount of Sora. I probably need to get some more, to be honest. Zebec is running quant under his hood. Ooh, super nerf. Zebec is running quant under his hood. That's a bold statement. I'm learning more and more now. I'll never do that again for darn sure. I have like 2.5 mil of ZBCN. I felt dumb when I did that though. Hey man, everybody's learning, man. Don't feel, not financial advice, and not, you a grown man. You can feel however you feel, but for real, like when we're all just learning, man, we make mistakes like that, brother. No worries. 2.5 million is a great bag. Amazing work, man. Always great information. Thank you, Sam Milter. Yeah, my balls have been shaking. No. Oh man, that's funny. In crypto. I lost 10 grand so far on XOR. I don't think so. Latest London Stock Exchange Group considers launching a 24-hour trading as exchanges race to extend access amid rising demand from small investors active outside traditional market hours. And see, this is the nice stuff that E drops in our Telegram. Shout out to the Telegram. That's now a Patreon privilege. If you guys want to be on the Telegram, it's definitely, you want to join the Patreon. And in the Patreon, we also have a local chat where it's even more access to me. But, mad shout out to E for being in the Telegram and always dropping this great information like this. So this is really, really cool. We're seeing this lately where Kraken also offers stock trading. It's not available in the US, but Kraken does offer it. And, this is going to be the thing moving forward for things like Robinhood, which we know Robinhood offers stock and crypto. But of course, Coinbase is probably going to start doing it. Shout out to our patrons where we've like 3x'd Robinhood. Told them about it in at $33 is now at $109, and I thoroughly expect Robinhood to be one of those stocks that splits as well as Coinbase, but that's another talking point there. Let's continue on. What's up, D Harb? Crypto will be high by the time they allow U.S. citizens to roll their 401k into it. Bet that. You know what? And that's part of that is the ETFs. That's how they're gonna let people roll their 401k into it. BlackRock has a crypto ETF. Bitcoin and Ethereum. They'll probably have an XRP one soon here coming up. We know some of the Grayscale ones have been converted, including the Grayscale trust that had the top 5 cryptos in it, which one of them was XRP. So technically, we already have in America a spot XRP ETF. It just has, other cryptos mixed into it. But that's how people are going to be able to invest into the stock market in their 401ks through ETFs. And that's how it's looking so far. Ocean View Coffee Shop, oh my God. Lots of people lost in XOR, but I bought it in 15-0 future play. Yep. XOR LOL scam, no liquidity, and folks can't sell. Why donate my money to the team? Like that's why I say XOR Sora is just like a lotto ticket. Like if you just you can buy so much with $100 now or $250 or whatever, just a lotto ticket. If what are you willing to just say? Okay, I don't care if I lose this. I wouldn't put any more than that in there. Not financial advice or anything like that. Just what I'm doing personally with my portfolio. I'm playing Sora as a lotto ticket, where it's like, okay, I'll just put in what I can afford to lose, and that's it. I love how the quant logo has symbolism in it that tells you for sure who and what quant really is. 100%. Let's start with that. Damn, bro, I'd be sick. Was worth a shot at. Yep. With Sora. Quant is expensive, but there's only 14 million quant in the circulating supply. 100%. I only played with ZBCN. I put all my eggs in the XRP. Was moving slow to me. It was like the same price forever. Yeah, they're gonna do that with XRP until that XRP BlackRock, when these ETFs hit, and it's a chance that the ETFs hit next week. Okay, I'm really expecting something from XRP next week, even more than going from $2 to $3.60, 66 cents, which some say is a high for XRP. Different sites say it's not a high, so there's a little bit of a non-consensus on whether that's a high for XRP or not. But next week they're saying that the ETFs should be live, and that the case should be officially over. So hey, if that happens for XRP, we can see it to $4, $5. And again, if you want to take advantage in short movements like that, we got the link right here, right? We got the link right here to BTCC. If you want to do some futures trading, if you sign up, you get free USDT if you fund your account. So definitely, if you want to take advantage of short moves in XRP, you would want to do that. Let me just show you guys something right quick in reference to that. Again, I've showed this to the patrons. I think I should just share it to you because, you know, the patrons, they have videos on this and they have a full explanation on this. But, you know, I just want to show you guys what I did here. But again, if you want to have more information on it, you'll have to go to the Patreon. I'll bring it up here just to show you. Let me sign in right quick. Show you guys what you can do with futures trading. Okay, it's asking me to verify. That's why it's taking so long. My apologies here. Okay. So again, if you guys want to learn to kind of futures trade, so I'm going to show you guys what I did here. Share this tab. So XRP 500X, which again, we explained this in the Patreon. You know, we took $10 and we did that. And then with Jasmine with 50X, we took $10 and we did that. So if you want to kind of take advantage of short moves, we are doing this futures trading with BTCC in the Patreon, and that's all I'll show you on that. Let's stop sharing that and share something else here. Let me make sure you can see it. Okay, you can see it. Okay. But yeah, that's what we're doing in the Patreon with futures trading. What's up, Crypto Future? Crypto Future in the house, my dude. What's up, bro? Start that one. 30 coin here. I couldn't afford more. Yep. I got about 30 coin myself. You know, just build it up slowly. You need more, Steve, right? Shout out to Crypto Future. Let's go ahead and share Crypto Future's channel. Guys, definitely follow him if you don't follow him already. But here, if you go to my channel, and of course, on my channel, we have the last videos I've done. We got a Zebec playlist, XPR playlist, Swift playlist, XCN playlist. Mosey on down. You'll see guys I follow: Underdog Research Channel, Shook Focus Digital, Maximus Crypto, Mooniverse, Gentleman of Crypto. Then over here you see Crypto Future right here. Just go ahead and click on that. And you got Crypto Future's channel right here. Check out his last video. Bad news for most crypto investors. And why is crypto always surging on Sundays? I'm intrigued. So definitely go check out that. And then also here, I'm going to do a shout out to yesterday, I brought on Crypto Crossroads Show. Definitely check him out. If you need to know where he is, he's right here, Crypto Crossroads Show. Shout out to my guy, The Running Experience, One-on-One Media, and Benzinga. But definitely check out the show I did yesterday with Crypto Crossroads Show, where we went over Lightlink and Velo, okay? Lightlink and Velo. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. Steve is like this. We had the 777s here, and as watchers, 776 at this point in time. Steve is like this. We almost had the jackpot number there. I don't know if this is your first bull run, but your time is cutting close, fam. Bad decisions will have you standing around next cycle telling your story on how you didn't make it like the ones who made it. Got you. Yeah, man. Like, this is the time. This is the time. Shout out to A Train. I saw A Train, and he's another great member in the community here. Let me bring up his site right quick. Now, I'm not suggesting that you do this. I'm not suggesting you do this, but I was in the spaces with bro, and bro said he literally mortgaged part of his house to have 50K to put it in the market because he's so confident in the bull run bulling. Now, that's some real stuff right there. I'm not suggesting that anyone do that, but I can understand that, right? I can understand that. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to A Train, another guy who shares great information on ZBCN and XRP. As you can see here, ZBCN XRP at the train station. He does regular spaces. Shout out to my guy A Train out here, another good member of the community. Nice. I can hear you, brother. Quant is expensive, but will pay off and it's worth it. Okay, some XOR points. Zara be on point. Yep, Zara is good. Zara seems to have pretty accurate information most of the time. We should be taking off soon. One guy to watch is the Czar, 100%. Yeah, he killed it. He killed it with that. Hey, Ruel, freaking loving your info. Thank you so much, Jasmine Freak. Czar is accurate. Kick the plants and bots out. 100%. Zara TA on ZBCN has been point. I saw that, but I don't go by that. The good Czar is getting his props. Bro, looking forward to your ZBCN content the most. Wow, thanks, Brocktrip. That is a very gracious comment. I really appreciate that, man. He says something should happen real soon. His video today made me happy. You should put him in the bathroom. Bronxdale. I think I remember that reference. That was a good movie. From E here, we're living through history right now. Most people have their head in the sand. We are so very early when you consider most of the world isn't still invested in cryptocurrency. And shout out to, I think it was Edo Farina. He said something like 4% of the world, based on his notes. I've seen people say 4, I've seen people say 7%. But what he said to me was interesting that I never really thought about was, okay, if they say 4% of the world is investing in cryptocurrency and they're doing like a 1-for-1 for each wallet, well, everybody owns more than one wallet, or you should have more than one wallet. I know I have more than one wallet. Way more than one wallet, be it cold storage, be it a hot wallet. So if you think about it that way, it's probably like 1 or 2% of the world is invested in crypto, if that, okay? Like, think about how many people that you work with, and think about how many people you work with that are invested in crypto. And the majority of them probably only own Bitcoin and Ethereum, if they are invested in crypto. Like, I think of the people I work with, Yeah, there's not that. There's a very low percentage of people that are invested in crypto, and the people I work with. Fishing with Joe. Oh, nothing but fire. Happy ZBCN holder. What is up? Upsy downsy. Good luck to all holders. Those prices are all speculative. We're lucky to be in early 100%. God, you got that clown out of here 100%. Yep, only about 1% of the world owns it. What's up, Creative Control? I was just up here spreading your praises, man. Thank you for posting that information. With your chest. King Pound. I love that. I love that. Kevin Hart is one of my sister's favorite comedians, bro. She says that all the time. Your chest. I was just spreading your praises, bro, on dropping this. Thank you so much for this information, bro. Just want to recognize you again for this information. Thank you so much for sharing that with the community, bro. Man, thanks for you for that. Brocktrip, same. Ruel knows his ish. Also been watching BTM and his Zebec content. He knows shit too. Black Tiger Miner is what BTM stands for. Gotcha. Do you know that stablecoin king himself, Jim Breyer, is an investor in Zebec? Yep. We've been over it a few different times on the show here. Me, Max, we've been over it for sure a few times. Yes, and we can bring that up for people to see as well. He was an initial investor in Circle, by the way. If you look at Circle, if I could spell correctly here. So Circle's funding rounds. We mosey all the way down to the bottom. Jim Breyer is the first one. And then with Breyer Capital, he invested 3 more times in Circle. 3 more. So he's 4 times invested in Circle. And oh yeah, Breyer Capital is a lead investor here in Zebec. So that's proven, documented, as Smoke likes to say there. Is documented. You should have put him in the bathroom. I should have, bro. I should have. Crypto Boomin', what's up? How you doing, brother? How you feeling about Nadix? You know, I liked Nadix. We were talking about that. Shout out to the Patreon. We were talking about that in the open mic night. I liked Nadix from what I saw of it. And I hear my brother Rob is in on that too. Shout out to Crypto Future. Yeah, I liked what I saw about Nadix. I really do. I need to get some. I don't own any. Almost everything I talk about to you guys, like literally almost everything I talk to you guys, I own. I don't own any Nadix now, but I'm definitely gonna own some by the time we get off by the end of this next week up and coming. I'm probably gonna own some Nadix. It was needed language. With your chest. 100%, bro. Lowest end time to rip. And again, if you guys want to take advantage of small movements or cryptos that are at their low, BTCC might be one way that you want to go. ZBCN is listed on BTCC. Okay, so you know, you could do a little leverage trading there. Of course, don't sell. You know, not financial advice. You know, don't mess with your big bag. But you can always go on ZBC or on BTCC and do a little futures trading and try that out, right? Again, we have 8 videos about that on the Telegram. Now 9 videos if you count the open mic night. So definitely go over there and check it out. What's up, Charlie J? Hey man. What's up, ZBCNs? Oh, King Pound. Let's go, ZBCNs. What's up, Yazi? Yair Bay in the house. What's up, brother? Appreciate you always coming through and being a consistent watcher. I believe in Zebec from day one. It's why it dropped 10K when it was 60 million market cap. Let's go. Tell us how you really feel. What's good, Hall's Balls? Yazi, what's up, homie? Tight knit community, guys. I love it. What's up, Cloud99, Fairwind, and I'll follow a C. Okay. What's good, Crypto Clay? Rule, love your content. What's up, Shine? I'm sure a lot of them don't mean to be disrespectful, but are just ignorant. Yeah, you know what, Shine? They might be out of here, but you know, I just hate it that they come in here and you know, spout crap without any research. Crypto Booming, yep. How you doing, brother? How you feel about Nadix? I like Nadix. I like what I saw about it. I only did a little bit of looking when I was in the open mic night with the patrons, but from what I saw, I liked it. What's up, Builder Bob? Builder Bob was in the he was in the open mic night. Thanks for being a consistent supporter, Builder Bob, and thanks for being a patron, bro. Appreciate you. Rock on, Ruel. Start that. Do you think what's up, New Wave 2239? Do you think Ripple applying for a bank license and Zebec saying they have a project in the works that once Ripple gets their license, that Ripple will bring Zebec to the States? Well, Zebec is in the States. It's in the States right now. You know, just most of the news that they give us right now has been in the UK, but they're in the States. As a matter of fact, the stuff that they're doing with charter schools is in the United States. So PayBridge Growth Partners, PayBridge, okay? Investment arm of Zebec invests in leading payroll companies. Here it is, back here, down here. Over the past year, PGP's acquisition of PayBridge and school payroll services has expanded Zebec's payroll segment and its integration with traditional payroll systems in the United States. Says it right there. So they are in the United States and they do stuff with charter schools through this partnership here. So, and through PayBridge, a leader in payroll and human capital management solutions, processes over 300 million in payroll volume annually, underscoring the significant scale of this integration. Okay. So there we go. My 11-year-old little cousin used save her money to get SHX 3 years ago. She was like, I'm gonna have to be a millionaire when I get out of high school. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool, man. And that's cool that you get them started early, man. I'm telling you, when I just learned my money could make money for me, that just blew my world, bro. That blew my world. And it's like, I wish I had invested sooner, right? I wish I had invested sooner. So it's good to see Phantom B. It's good to see 11-year-olds in this game early, right? Wow, that's powerful right there. Definitely got to start that comment. Keep going, Ruel. Check those price predictions. Zebec has nothing to do with XRP. That is incorrect, and we've proven that countless number of times. Scott M. Wife changing money. Yep, 100% Hall's balls. Lion Padua. The doubters will wish they bought it when it was quiet. Zebec isn't a token; it's a financial weapon. Love it, Lion Padua. Thanks for everything you do, Ruel. Killing it. Whoever mentioned Thora, thanks, fam. Okay, got you, got you. Yeah, Sora is like that lotto ticket pick, man. Hello, and I think it was King Pound. He was the first person to bring it up. King Pound one. Shout out to him. Also another frequent watcher, King Pounds one. I appreciate all you guys, by the way. Like, thank you guys so much for always being the consistent watchers of the show, man. Like, it means a lot to me. It really does. Party Pete, DJ Karaoke, Travel, Corporate, Wedding Kid. Hello from Dallas, Texas. Appreciate you, brother. I used to live in Houston for a time. I like it down there in Texas. People in Texas are actually pretty nice, man. Like, I was shocked at how nice they were in Texas. Like, little old ladies, like, coming up and saying, like, hi and hello. And, like, in Michigan, it's cold up there. We're not as, I don't know, we're as nice as that, in Michigan, but Texas and Houston, people were real cool. Scott, they have already mentioned a partnership. Bruh, keep researching. Exactly. People that disagree can simply choose not to watch. Don't be sorry. Grateful for the knowledge and research you share. Thank you so much. Sesam M. Thanks, Steve. I sold all my XRP and put it on Zebec. Now, see that part. Like, I think you should definitely hold both. I know that for a while someone was saying to sell XRP and put it into Zebec, but honestly, you really should hold both. That's just not financial advice. I hold both, and I'm very happy with both of my holdings. If I had chosen to, like, get rid of my XRP and put it all in Zebec, would it have been better for me? Probably, maybe. But I know what XRP is. And I'm not selling it. That's just my own personal choice. But I am very high in Zebec, and as far as like monetarily, I hold more monetary value. I hold more as Zebec than I do XRP. That's just how it. That's just how it came out. And I've been holding XRP for a while. But yeah, I like them both. Diddler. Charlie J there. Steve Zebec and Ripple have already mentioned the partnership, bro. And they have shared investors. Lightspeed Ventures. We've gone over this multiple times. I thought I was the only one selling XRP for Zebec. What's up, Rude Boy? Another frequent watcher. Appreciate you, brother. Scott, Zebec and Ripple have a partnership. Are we talking Bad Garling House? What's up, Lynn, let's say, Lenny Rucho? Lenny Rucho? ChatGPT and Gronk said all 3 bills were signed for cryptocurrency. Thank you, E. Appreciate that, brother. Star. Gate in Tampa, I believe that was a bad move, but you do you, bro. I don't trade utility assets for other utility assets. $2, I'll leave my job tomorrow. It's a bit. I feel you hit her all day. Yeah, if it hits $2, I love my job. I love my job. I wouldn't be, I wouldn't, just peace out if it hit 2 tomorrow, but let me move on. What's up? We got some bays in the house, bro. I love it. What's up? SBL Bay Clarity in October, maybe. Yeah, I swapped XPR for Zebec back in January. I still have some XRP though. Yep, that's the way to go. Yes, Z. Let's see here. For $2 ZBCN, we'll put it at a 2 billion market cap, maybe higher if you consider the burns. But And here's how I got to think about that. Because people make the same argument with XRP, right? It's like, well, to get $1,000 XRP, you would need, all the money in the world and all this other stuff. Imagine now that we have sports betting. Imagine now we have stock trading that's 24 hours a day, right? I think these ISO 20022, by making, just like David Sachs told us, right? By making banking cheaper and more efficient and faster and effective, it's going to supercharge the market. There's going to be way more transactions than we thought possible. Things like buying a house will now be completed in like a day or two, if that, when normally it takes like 2 weeks or more, right? We're going to bank the unbanked, like people in places that aren't really banked, like Nepal, which we know Sam Tapalia is a Nepali native. So he will be very much wanting to get banking there in Nepal. Places like Nepal, places like Mexico, places like I've been to Germany, Nuremberg. Like most Nuremberg, like they use a lot of cash over there. They did not accept cards for everything over there. So a lot of these places will be, banking and unbanked. And places like Nuremberg, where you can use cards in places, I think they will be more card centric, more like we are here in America. And they will move more away from the cards because, yeah, like I said, in Nuremberg when I was there, I was there for my company, and I tried to use my American Express, right? But they wouldn't take the card because of the fees, right? Case in point, right? Just that, right? Now the fees will be lower because of ISO 20022, and more card use will happen. More revenue will happen. And then you think about things like sports betting. You think about things like parlays, and like you could start betting on all these different things now because fees are lower. You could bet on how many times Trump is going to say like it's perfect or huge or whatever, right? Like there's so much more money that's going to come into a market. And then think about metaverses. Oh my gosh, metaverses. Think about when those get put in online. You got whole virtual worlds economies that will be linked into our own, right? So now think about ZBCN grabbing a bit of the payroll market. Imagine now ZBCN with the university students, right? Where the university students now, and they're trying this out with Science Card. Now imagine them trying it out with Ivy League schools, maybe, right? Then imagine them trying it out with credit unions, right? With XPR. Maybe they do something with XPR. Imagine them trying it out with like sports teams. Imagine them trying, like there's so much more money. There's so many more applications out there where it's like it's not too crazy to think about it. It's not too crazy to think about it happening. But I do see your point though. But for me, I don't think it's too crazy to think about it happening. I hold both XRP and ZBCN, two important coins. LOL, I didn't swap it all. All balls. Maybe I'll buy some XRP back after Zebec 10x's. Yep. Nice, Rude Boy. I'm hearing something in my headphones, which is crazy. It's like I can hear an entire conversation. I don't know where it's coming from. But it's crazy. It's crazy that I'm hearing it in my headphones right now. How I will be more on XRP, brother. At least didn't swap it all. PCLZ, I had to take advantage at the time. Yep. Yes, he thanked. Okay. So it is true that he thanked Tether. What's up, Strobans Beats. Yes, he thanked CEO Kraken and Coinbase also. 100% fam. I never sold one Zebec or XRP. Sell button disabled. Peace Noble. SBL Bay. Oh, we got a Noble Bay in the house. That's cool, man. Peace. Trump did thank him with his baby voice, like he felt sorry for him. Yeah, because it's like we know that Tether holds U.S. Treasury bills, so it's like they're holding up the dollar. Because it's so funny that no one mentions this, right? Everybody mentions Tether like being for Russia and China and all this other stuff, but they hold U.S. Treasury notes. So like, and Trump did thank them, and he should have thanked them. They hold U.S. Treasury notes. So all of this stuff about Tether being kind of like, it seems to me like they kind of need Tether right now. So, but was that a death knell? Did he thank them like, okay, your purpose has been served. Thank you. Now Ripple can take over and USDC can take over. That's something to think about, man. But okay, of course, if he thanked Kraken and Coinbase too, that's fine. So maybe it wasn't something like, because it would have really worried me if he just thanked Tether and was like, okay, thank you, Tether. Like, okay, thank you. You're done now. Okay, we're gonna give you a little congratulations and go ahead, guy, you're done. We just pat you on the butt and send you home now. So if he thanked other people, that's good. That's good. But that's something to be on the back of your mind to think about. Like, maybe Tether does fall. Maybe its usefulness has been gone. That's something to just really pay attention to. What's up, Hybrid Dad? Do you think the Zebec needs to be listed on another exchange before it takes off? No. Nope, I don't think so. Because people have access to it up on Uphold. You have access to it in a decentralized way on Phantom Wallet and Jupiter. You can access it on Caleb and Brown. Shout out to Caleb and Brown. I have a link in the description if you guys want to buy Zebec through Caleb and Brown. So there's many ways to buy Zebec. At least it wasn't like XRP where it was like people really, like back in the day, I didn't know about Uphold and I bought XRP on KuCoin. But how many people knew about KuCoin back in the day, right? So like you really couldn't even get XRP like that back in the day, but now people talk about Uphold a lot. And Uphold, I think a lot of people know about Uphold. So, a lot of people know about ZBCN and people know about getting it a decentralized way too. So I really don't think that's I don't think that's going to be really a big thing for GBCN. Now for Stronghold, I think yes, that'll make it take off because literally the only places you could buy Stronghold were Lobster Wallet, Stellar Term, and it was very limited places, and Bitmart, which some people can't even use that in the US anymore. Excuse me. So for Stronghold, I think that is true because Stronghold's listed on almost nothing. But for Zebec, I don't think that's true. Ooh, that's a good question, man. I can't answer that question. If it was me, and when it comes to these things for me, always do a split. It could be 50-50, it could be 60-40, it could be 70-30, but I always do a split because you can't possibly say which one's going to run before the other one, right? Because let's say you've had all GBCN and then XRP runs. Like it is right now, and ZBCN is staying where it is, right? So now if you had a split, you at least get to benefit from half of one running, or 40% of one running, or 30% of one running, when you wouldn't have been able to before, right? Like when ZBCN was running and XRP wasn't. So for me, it's always, okay, split. But, not financial advice. That's just me. What's up, TK? Zebec recently said on X that their goal is to capture the $11 trillion payroll industry. I don't see how Zebec can't capture 3% of that $300 billion market cap for ZBCN. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if it can capture that, and of course things need to be put into place. They need to get the SOC 2, which they say they're going to get by the end of the year, or I'm sorry, by the end of the month here. By the end of the month for SOC 2. My apologies on that tongue slip there. So if all in all, if that happens, they get this card out to all these different university students, right? And I swear to goodness I made that suggestion before they announced something like that. Like that was one of my first ZBCN videos. I don't know if they were paying attention. I don't know if they got that idea from me, but I did say that. I did say that. And hey, however they got the idea is a brilliant freaking idea. So, that's a sticky target of people there. And again, thank you for the super chat there. Do we go over that super chat from Hall's Balls? Yep. Oh, okay. No, it just sent it. Thank you so much for that super chat, Hall's Balls. Thanks for your time, Ruel. Get a beer on me afterwards. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. It'll have to be a non-alcoholic. I don't drink. I don't drink beer, but thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I'll go get something real nice for that, like a Dutch Brothers or something out here. But yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think for sure. Like, I really think they're gonna corner that part of the market. And they have it set up for the university students. It could go for like I said before, payroll also gets into retirement funds. It could get into possibly using collateral from your retirement funds to owning a house, buying a car. There's just so many applications there, and it all starts with payroll. Zebec and Metallicus and Swift and many more to name a few. Yes, lots of people saying 10K per XRP. I know, shout out to Extra VOD. He was talking about $1,000 XRP by January. I don't know about that, but that would be, I would be happy about that too. What's up, Hugo Gutierrez? Hey, we're looking forward to Thursday with Rob and Max. Hope you guys have good news on some of the gems. Cheers. No problem. I have Zebec, lots and lots of it. The upside potentials here is bigger than XLRP and XLM short term. When sellers at 0.0033 dry up, the upside move is going to be epic. This is from Ernie Caravello. Shout out to you, Ernie. I think this is the second or third time I've seen you in the chats. Thanks for coming by again. Very much appreciated. I wonder when the Zebec commercial will air. If you're not alone, bro, I'm all in. I agree, Ernie. Well said regarding the memes. $5 super chat from that one guy. I was glad to waiter several years ago at Tortola restaurant in San Francisco. He told me those prices. I forgot one. He said Bitcoin to 0. Wow. That would be so crazy. I can't see that, bro. I can't see that. Like, So then you would say like BlackRock, Michael Saylor, all these companies that have been investing in Bitcoin would just go to zero. I really can't. That would be a hard one for me to see. Steve Mariano has been between 0.003 and 0.0033 for a while. Can't be too many sellers left there. Honestly, I think people are just accumulating. They're just accumulating there. Somehow they figured out a way to keep it there, and people are just accumulating. Like, I honestly think we forced their hand with this coin. Shout out to the guys who've been talking about it. You know, Rob Mass, Shook Focus, you know, CJK Crypto News, Mr. Foresight, you know, Maximus Crypto, me. Shout out to everybody who's been spreading the news out here. I think we forced their hand. Zach Rector, let's include him too. Ernie. Okay, so people know Ernie in here. Bob the Builder knows him. Shout out to Bob the Builder here and Ernie. I had lots of Mondo too. I had some meme coins. Floki is one. Me with utility. I like Floki a lot. I have Floki too. I have Bunk and Spell and Shiba and Trump coin. I like Floki. XPR is a nice one. Yes, XPR is really nice. I have XPR. I have Metal. I have Loan. Barmore Undo today. Where can I buy BSL on the Hashpack wallet? See Shibu on the Hashpack wallet. Yep, there we go. Steve Mariano says it. BSL on the Hashpack wallet. You can swap it for HBAR there. Hello from Dallas, Texas. Any thoughts on Internet Computer? I like Internet Computer. I have very, very little of that tucked away in my Ledger wallet. You know, I'm a fan of Internet Computer, but as far as like from XRP, XLM, and all the other ISOs, I'm a little less of a fan of it than all the rest of those. BSL, awesome. On Saucer Swap, Party Pete, what's up? What's up, Party Pete? DJ, Karaoke Travel Corporate Wedding Kid, what's up? Thanks, brother. No problem. See, Shibu. Kevin Durrett, ZBCN at 50 cents. Let's go. As frustrating as it may be to watch while others rally, we consolidate. The chart is so healthy, right? When it goes, the sellers will be out of the way. It's like this. Then it's up to us. That's the beauty. Start that from Ernie here. What's up, Clunk City? Trump won. What's up? Did it. ZBCN Network on YouTube put a new spot yesterday. It should play for us. I love Zebec too. What's up, Upsy Down Z? Ernie right on. Daily Pay is similar to ZBCN, but they're not blockchain Web3. They're TradFi, and they're going to IPO at 1 to 4 billion. Okay, not sure who Daily Pay is, but thanks for that one. Benjamin Awakened. Hey Rue, have you checked out Mazi and M87? What are your thoughts on MBD financials? Much love to you, brother. I did check out Mazi that one day. I know you've asked me about that a couple different times. I got time tonight. I can look at that. I'm not sure where my pins went though. I'll just have to take a note on my phone then. 1 second, guys. Just add a new note. And okay. We'll hold and change our financial lives, or be like those people who traded BTC from 400 to 1,000 and thought they scored, right? Or bought pizza with Bitcoin, which is crazy. Yep, 322. Yup. Yes, indeed. March and April stacking Zebec was good to me. What's up, Gerald Draper? What's up, Stephanie Crypto? Hello. What's up, LaKendra Brooks? Realistically, what can Zebec actually do this year? I'm gonna say 5 to 10 cents. But that could be very low. But 5 to 10 cents is where I'm looking at taking some profits. Yeah, Gerald. PayPay. Let's go. I'm not sure what PayPay is. Maximus is the ish. RIP will fix. Yeah, IRP will fix, man. Dude, what's up, ZBCN, man? Go to the Zebec Network page and see the new Web3 partner. It's insane. Okay, let's do it. Wow, the DIA just shoot up like this. Okay, shout out to NYC Odd App. My guy Dion out here. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm not sure where you're saying the new Web3 partner. I don't know. I must be missing something here. Blackrue fires me up so much. That's cool, bro. I'm not sure where you mean there. Where's the Web3 partner there? We're at 1,016 viewers. Love it. Any love for Ada? Ada's fine, but as far as like total ROI in tech, I'm a little more bullish on ZBCN. Peter Blair. 0009 Club, baby. Let's go. See back to 50 cents or $1. Let's go, Block Trip. Hater all day. Max is that dude. Let's go. Just talking to Max today, y'all. Gerald Draper, over 1 million ZBCN is good. That's why I'm happy I have over 5. Let's go. 10 cents is very realistic, in my opinion. 5% is a no-brainer. Thank you for that, Ernie. Gonna start that. Binance is now listed on their website as a partner. Binance has been listed on their website as a partner of ZBCN, man. As far as I know, I've seen Binance on their website for a while as a partner. As we go right here, like right here, Binance has always been on the site. I think it was here. Yeah, there we go. They've always been here. Yeah, they've always been there. Best show. Thank you, WF Capital. Love yours and Max collab shows. Thank you. I'm trying to tell people at work to get some crypto now before these prices are gone forever. Most look at me like I'm nuts. I got a few people now addicted. Let's go. Tell you, grape. The Roll Crew has always been a great time. Ernie, I'd be happy. I'd be happy with that. It's all good. At Pai, do you like it? I'm not sure what Pai is. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh no, a meme coin? Nah, I really try to stay away from meme coins too much, unless it's something that's really bringing some type of value here. I really don't. I really don't deal with the meme coins that much. Stephanie Crypto. I see Pi. It's just a meme coin. I really don't deal with the memes that much. Peter Ada is a good play, just in my opinion. ZBCN will hit 3 to 5 cents without being listed on Coinbase, Kraken, or Binance. Once it hits those exchanges, to me, it will go to 20 to 25 cents. Okay, nice. King Pound 1, Braveheart McFreedom. I'm loving the ZBCN coverage. Stay well, Ruel. It's easy to get behind ZBCN, the real-time payroll narrative, empowering holders with banking alternatives. I'm in it to win it with Zebec. Let's go, Braveheart McFreedom. Star of that. Star King Pound 1. Thank you for your Zebec coverage, Ruel. Very much appreciated. Ruel, good catch. I want to get some plume. Does anyone know how to get it? The coin unlocks every month can get frustrating if people trade against it. That's going to keep happening every month until March 2026. About 2 billion worth. Yep. When I heard about Zebec, Crypto Clay and I were working together. He is like right there. Crypto Clay is a genius at reading and comprehension. He spent 2 day reading white papers and gave it a go. That's cool, man. That's cool, man. Crypto Clay out here reading the white papers. That's good. We aped in. If we pay it, no mind. Of course, a business, the unlock should have little effect. I agreed, and they have so far had little effect. For the crown, if you want to invest in crypto related in your 401k or pension, look into GXLM, GBTC, XXRP, and XRPI on Fidelity. Thank you for that for the crown. I'll just take a little picture of that. So I know personally, for my 401k, they have Vanguard, and I'll see if those are Vanguard funds, or if you can get a part of that through Vanguard funds. Let's go, Crypto Clay. I think Weekend Group will be big on tokenizing real estate. Rothschild family backed. I heard before that was Rothschild family backed. Steve Mariano, if you have any information on that, you can share it to me. And my my DMs are open on Twitter. So if you can just put that over there. So I looked into Weekend and I didn't see too much. So if you can share that with me, I appreciate it. Brocktrip, Mika, and Sock by the end of the month, hopefully. I plan on holding till I'm ready to retire in 2042. If it hits retirement money before then, I will retire holding until then. My top coins, ZBCN, V for Block V, XPR ecosystem. What's up, Blue Collar Crypto? I was just talking about you, brother, in this show. XPR ecosystem, BSL, and AI tech. Okay, love it. ZBCN, Block V, XPR system, BSL, and AI tech. Let's go. Thank you for dropping your list on us, brother. Ernie, he's the best. Been friends with Crypto Clay for over 20 years. Wow. That's cool. That's so cool, man. What's up, Machine Guns? Paulie, Another frequent watcher. Appreciate you. Any Zebec staking spots up to 200 or 400 APY yet? Probably not gonna do that. Is he a savant? I have a bag of XLM, XRP, and ZBCN forever bags though. Yeah, 100%. Creative Control reposted the stream. Thank you so much. You could say he's just a dumb welder that comprehends everything. He retains information like a computer. Those are the smartest ones, man. I tell you. Like the photographic memory type folk. Yeah. Yes, gamblers. They're the ones selling off too. He's my personal Rain Man. You just go up to him and just drop a whole bunch of toothpicks. Like what's the count, bro? What's the count? If you guys remember that from Rain Man. That was a good movie, by the way. Shout out to Crypto Clay though. HPAC doesn't work on an iOS. Yeah, HPAC, I think you have to do that on an actual computer. I've never even tried to do it on an iPhone. 10 mil in. What's up, Mr. Spader07? Steve says he has an iPhone and hashtag works fine. I never even tried to put that on my phone. I don't think I will either. I don't gamble, Ernie, and that's why I don't trade. I'm a welder, not a trader. I'll stay in my lane, you feel me? There's a link to the Department of Defense and Zebec. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I'm trying to be a quadrillionaire of Sora. I hear you, Brett V. I have a friend like that. He can do complex math equations, but tell him his shoe is untied, and he'll have no idea that you're telling him it's yeah, the savants are kind of like that, right? It's like extremely, extremely, extremely good with numbers, but like socially a little awkward, And hey man, the the higher power is gifted us all with different gifts, right? Creative Control locked in, Rue. Let's go. Start that one. Appreciate it. Mr. Spader, why wouldn't you get the DoD get rid of accounting and payroll overhead? I could see the connection. 100%. Same here. Um, Arnie Clay can't spell worth the crap, but he's the genius. LOL. I mean, who can spell nowadays with all this autocorrect, right? Joe Draper, top five, ZBCN, Ondo, Quant, XLM, and DGB. I'm a Will Denied Trader, classic. How do I get into your Patreon? Link should be in the description there. Let me know if you can get in there. If not, I'll just share it here. Let me just go grab it, the link to it. Really nice value. We do open mic night so far on Fridays. We also do a monthly crypto or a monthly stock watch list and a bi-weekly crypto watch list. I just put out my watch list for Mika for the guys, and the recording for the latest, the first open mic night, which we plan to have every week on Friday. Let's see. And we also have in the Patreon, we have a chat. Okay. We have a chat in the Patreon that is more specific to just, getting access to me. And then we also have our Telegram. So there's the Patreon. We put it in the chat there. You send H bar and hashtag swap to. Yep. What's up, Crypto Crossroads Show? As I said, guys, let me bring that back up. Me and Crypto Crossroads Show just did a show here on Velo and Lightlink. Definitely go check that out. Highlights Bros channel, highlights Velo, highlights Lightlink. And again, if you want to find Crypto Crossroads channel, just mosey right on down here to my featured channels and you can go right there to him. And again, if you're just looking at, oh, well, he only has 400 subscribers. He just started his channel 4 months ago. He's been a member of my community, and he's been sharing information with me, and he shared information with me on Swift Blockchain. He shared information with me on a whole bunch of different things, so I can definitely vouch for bro's information. And yeah, just check out the video he and I just did, and you will know, like, you know, guys, a wealth of what information. So if you guys want to learn more about Lightlink, more about Velo, more about IXS, definitely come check out Crypto Crossroads Show. You know, Max Alpha right there. Max Alpha right there. Ernie Calavello liked. Appreciate the like. Yeah, please hit the like button, guys. Like and subscribe. We definitely want to get to 7,000. We just crossed the 6,700 mark. I think yesterday. I can see 22 of you just subscribed during this show. And of course, I watched the analytics. Over 12K people liked, so watched the show. So over half of you guys are not subscribed. Definitely, if you're watching the replay, definitely hit the like and subscribe button. Really appreciate it. And if you're here, hit the like and subscribe button. Really appreciate it. My take on the monthly unlocks is it's not a problem to me. Most of the supply is already floating out there. When all of the supply is floating out there, I think like mentally, like for the market, that might be something, you know, like all of our supplies out and you know, there's no dumping to be had, right? But honestly, I don't think it's a problem at all. Especially since we have a deflationary aspect in already working right now, which is the buybacks from all the card revenue. So honestly, I don't think it's a problem at all. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. A lot of coins do like monthly unlocks and stuff like that. So it's nothing like they're doing this like out of the ordinary. And so far we've seen it just really not affect the price that much. So for me, I don't think it's a problem at all. At all. So if they're going to use blockchain for payroll, then Zebec is the closest turnkey solution, 100%. Good night from Dallas. Thanks for hanging out and allowing us to hang with you. I got to do a little research on some VeChain and when to sell my leftover. Yep, VeChain's another one. It's another pretty good one out there. XRP will be too valuable to be used front end. Okay, yeah, ZBCN for the front end, XRP for the back end. There you go. When is the merch drop for Blackrue Investing shirts and hats? I gotta get that going, man. Really gotta get that going. Let's say by the end of August, I'll have some merch to drop for you guys. That'll be really nice to have. Thank you for that. I'm gonna actually thanks Machine Guns Folly. I'm gonna actually take a picture of that so I can remember to do it. Thank you. Appreciate it. For sure, institutions want a piece of the pie. IXS is talking to Robin Hoods and even Franklin Templeton. Let's go. XRP will be at a too high value for Ripple to develop this in-house. Yeah, they definitely can't do that. What's up, OG Crypto? Mr. Spader knows. I think you nailed it, bro. Still no doubt. Still no ZBC and TV commercial that has been seen on TV since Zebec said they would have aired one on TV this summer. It's almost August. I wonder why. Well, I've seen them put stuff on billboards. I've seen them, I think, play stuff in the UK. I think they might not be ready to get everything ready for the US yet until the laws pass. So now that the laws have passed, let's see what they do, right? Happy Sunday, Rue Crew. What's up, Kevin? Garrett. What's your year and target on XRP, Spader? Oh my God, Sora. Yeah, I know. It lost 99% of its value. So that's why I say it's like a lotto pick out here. Mr. Trader says 580 on XRP. I think we could get I think we could get like 580 by next week. Like for real. Real's 100% right. I don't invest money in memes unless you're gonna okay with losing it. Small amounts if they pump 2 to 3%, then pull profits and put in the stable coins until the market is juicy to buy 100%. Yeah, I don't mess with those memes. There's some things that people call memes that are not memes anymore, like Dogecoin, not a meme, Floki, not a meme, Shiba Inu, not a meme. Those things are not meme coins anymore. They have community, they have structure, they have custodialship, like people are custodying those coins. They're just not memes anymore. So, Doge, Shiba Inu, Floki, not memes anymore. But if we're talking like, freaking like, Hawk Tua coin, yeah, meme. Daddy coin, yeah, meme. Like, it's like when I could own something that's going to be the backbone of payroll as opposed to Hawk Tua coin, there's just not even a question that I'm going to own, the thing that's going to change payroll, right? That's just not a question. So, that's just it. Yeah, I don't see a value of memes in any kind, right? I don't either. Um, and if you look at a lot of meme coins and what different people have done with it, it seems like they just drain it and that's it. I can't with meme coins, but there's things that people have called meme coins that have moved way beyond that, like Shiba Inu and all the rest of these. Pepe might be one too, like the actual Pepe coin. It's moved beyond being a meme because like Robin Hood's listed it and all these different things. So certain things have gone beyond meme coins, but pure meme coins, I see no use in that. Yo, what's up to Crypto Future? What's up, Koji Spiritual Dojo? Woo, much love. Has anyone else been hearing signs of Christmas in July? Well, I see signs of Halloween in July. They already have a Spirit Halloween shop over here in Scottsdale. So Halloween's already here for some people. Let's see here. When did this start? I never get alerts. Ridiculous. Yeah, man. That's crazy. They do that to my show sometimes, right? My alerts have been lacking. um, as well. I think it started at 7, maybe 6:30. Yeah, we started around 6:30. Around 6:30. It was a little after 6:30, to be honest. Figures. Fam, definitely hit the likes. Hit the likes. We got 1,092 here. 923 on X. 171 on YouTube. Definitely like and subscribe on the YouTube. We're trying to get to 7,000 subscribers. We hit 600 or 6,700 just a couple days ago, and we're making the push to 7,000. And like I said, I see the analytics guys. Over half of you are not subscribed. So hey, make that move. Definitely subscribe. It helps the show. Helps bring more revenue to the show. Helps me stream even more and offer even more information to you guys. So, already I bought the memes before I even knew about Zebec. Okay, gotcha. Let's see here. I put $5 an hour to crypto out of my weekly paycheck. That's cool. View Geo job. Zebec so big and they don't know because they are not getting knowledge. Keep it up. Thank you so much for your Geo job. Hey, what's a good quant bag? You know what? I would say, like, if you got over 25 quant, that's nice. But if you can get more than that, that would be, not financial advice or anything. 23% of Americans have crypto. Is that true? I wonder. I don't know that I don't know. I think it's that big, man. I don't know. But let me think. At work, are there 23% of the people? At my job, I definitely don't think there's 23% of the people that have cryptocurrency. But hey, and we're engineers, right? You would think engineers more than anyone would have cryptocurrency, but you know. Let's keep going here. We're living in biblical times too. Remember the kingdom. Thumbs up to OG Crypto. We'll divide whatever you can afford. Stack what you can. I have 10. They're expensive, but there's only 14 million quant created. Not that many. All-time high has already been over 400. That's true. Supposedly big announcement for Velo coming this week. Okay, Bob Franklin, thank you for dropping that. Yeah, Quant, missed that one. My boy told me I didn't listen. Learn how to operate your input mic. We're gonna go ahead and just block this person. I appreciate it if you tell me what's the problem with the input mic, and I would change it there. Bob the Builder holding one quant is more than none for the majority. 160K wallets of quant be one of them. I have 50 quant. Wish I had 100. The guy with 100 probably wishes he had 1,000. There you go. You didn't miss anything yet. Draper knows his stuff. Couldn't agree more. Where you talking about Grunks, you call him Mr. Ruel and you say it nicely. You mean it. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. It's almost like someone someone bots like sound problem messages in my channel. I don't know. I don't get it. H balls I got in at 100, at about 100. Zebec is a reparations coin. Ooh, A Perry. That's interesting. That's interesting. Steve, I sent you one H bar to test it. How do I search for BSL on the wallet? Appreciate your help. Yeah, they should have the ability for you to search for it on the wallet. I would show you, but I just don't want to expose my HBAR holdings or anything like that. Search tokens in the wallet. Yep. Support on ZBCN stands strong at 0.0031. That move down at 1 a.m. Eastern. They let someone out of a big block that looked like a negotiated sale. Wow. Thank you for that news, Ernie Cavello. Ernie dropping knowledge. Yep. Big Motel Gains. What's up, y'all? Zebec looking bullish. What's up, Marvin Davis? Rue. That support remains strong. Part of me hopes it breaks down to the downside so I can gobble up more below 0.003. It did to 0.0025 a week ago. I bought that dip. Crypto Clay. Hall's Balls. Marvin Davis, my brother, Crypto Clay Bounce. He's watching a movie with his daughter. Thoughts on Self Key? I'm not sure about Self Key, Leo. I'll have to check it out. I did that too. Okay. Yeah, SHX. I'm really strong on SHX, man. There might be something next week for SHX, man, because SHX was kind of moving up this weekend quietly. Very, very quietly. SHX had itself a little weekend. Let me see if we can bring that up here. I'm up here sipping coffee when it's 9:15. I probably shouldn't be doing that. But I need something for my voice or otherwise it's going to go out. Let's go. So SHX had a quietly very good weekend. As you can kind of see here, it looks like very poised to like do something. Yeah. So I know they were saying too that Kraken was possibly going to list it, and so was Uphold. Shout out, I think, to Captain X and Green Knuckles, Dylan Coles. Like, they put some very good information out on SHX. So yeah, I really think like, and a lot of crypto projects are kind of breaking over their highs, like XRP and things like that. Stronghold might be the next one out here to do it. It might be the next one. Let me actually set the line here. Not too much further to go where it breaks over this 2 cent area and just continues to go. Remember that escrow, if it does what XRP did in 2017, we might see a dollar stronghold, man. We might see a dollar stronghold. Excuse me. Velo, not financial advice, but good. Yeah, Velo, check out the show I just did with Crypto Crossroads on Velo. If you want to know some quick information on Velo. Lee, you share so much valuable life-changing research and you deserve love and appreciation. Thanks, Lee. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. That like the way you said that was really thoughtful. Thank you. Thank you. Phantom Beat, New J, don't play with .xrp. I hold more Zebec than I do XRP, but my XRP still dwarfs what my Zebec is worth. I got you. I went really hard on on Zebec. I got a lot of XRP, but my Zebec is worth more than my XRP too. But or it's the other way around for me. My Zebec is worth more than my XRP, but I got a lot of XRP. Let's see here. I think I'm like a top 2% or 3% holder according to Edward Farina. Edo Farina. I'm definitely not a top 1% holder. I wish, but I think I'm a top 2 or top 3% holder. Big Bro Gains, thank you for the $2 super chat. Zebec ISO 20022 soon. Joe Draper, I hold XRP and ZBCN, my number 1, but my Nando is my number 2, and XLM. So when I say I have XPR, but not XRP Ripple with no regrets, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Okay. See here. Okay. Ernie Cavello. I was a stock brokerage firm owner from 91 through 03. Then realized I could do even better if I stopped trading other people's money and trade my own loot and walked away. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool, Ernie. Shout out to you, man. This is what I get. All X coins, Flare, H-bar, DAG, Quant. Don't mess with those. Don't mess with those ones, in my honest opinion. Oh, okay, you're saying just all X coins and don't mess with the ones you just mentioned. I wouldn't sell or trade any coin assets for XRP. Yep, I feel you. Mooney in the house. What's up? Blessings, peace and blessings to Root Crew. Let's bring up Mooney's channel here. Like I said, guys, if you go to my channel, we just saw that here, and you look at the people I'm following, we just saw a Crypto Crossroads show here, and we have Underdog Research Channel, Shoot Focus Digital, Maximus Crypto, and the Mooneyverse. Definitely check out Mooney for astrology, and like it said, JP Morgan, I think, says this. Millionaires don't follow astrology. Billionaires do. And we just did a show like a month or two ago, and show number 3 will probably be coming up soon. I'll have to hit you up on Telegram, Mooney. So check out the last show that we did here, Stock Stars and the Crypto Connection, episode 2. Wow, has it already been 3 months? That's crazy. That's crazy. Shout out to you, Mooney. Definitely check her out there. Wow, it's hard to believe that's already been 3 months. That's crazy. I don't trade or sell any of my crypto yet. Just buy more, Marvin. Don't get tricked into buying XOR or get rugged. $20 is nothing to me, but I'd rather put it elsewhere. From Hitter All Day on Sora. The Bank Network speaks with the House of Lords on the 23rd again. Thank you for that. You know, Japan government is behind XOR. Yeah, I know there was something about the Japan government and XOR. It was something like their white paper or something about the Japan government, King Pound. I use a 30-year-old momentum gauging chart system. No one uses it anymore. And it hits 9 of 10 entries with these cryptos. They trade like commodities. You have to have a strong stomach, risk and reward. It's interesting you say that they trade like commodities, because Stellar has been on the CFTC board for a while and nobody ever talks about it. So on the commodities trading, CFTC, which let's see what that stands for. Stellar has been on the CFTC for so long and nobody talks about it. It was on like a committee that they formed for crypto, which like BlackRock and Uniswap was a part of. Commodities Futures Trading Commission. So I wonder if it'll come up. There it is. Stellar joins the CFTC's Blockchain and Digital Assets Advisory Commission. And this was in January 2023, while XRP was going through their case and everything like that. Stellar was just a part of the committee. And it's crazy. Crazy to even think about, right? So it's interesting. It's interesting you say that they trade like commodities. What about Algorand, people? Yeah, what's up, RSHF? Bitcoin does nothing, literally nothing, and sits at 117K. Meanwhile, XRP moves value, and people think it will never hit 1K. Like, is you stupid or is you dumb? Wake up, people. XRP is the real deal. I know what you're saying when you say that, Benjamin Awaken. I really feel you on that one. XRP does so much. They're buying all these custody companies. They own Hidden Road. There's just so much behind Ripple, the company, and XRP, the coin. David Schwartz, PolySign. There's so much stuff. And people just I don't know, man. I don't know. No doubt, at this stage of the game, gambling versus tossing it up in the air. Any educated guess are risk reward versus blue chip short things. Yeah, you know what I mean. But if you're kind of happy with your bag and you want to do some lotto plays like a Sora, I could understand that. I could really understand that. It's the tech for me. That's why I invested in Sora. Yep. What's popping now? Is something popping? What's going? ZBCN is testing right now. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's look at it right here, right quick. Okay, yeah, it's trying to pop up. It looks like here. Let's go to the 2-hour chart. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of these. Yeah, it's looking like it's trying to break. I think I thought I put a line. No, I put a line in a different chart, not this one. Yeah, if we can kind of break through right here. Was that where I wanted the line? Yeah, that's a pretty accurate line. Yeah, if we can break through there, that would look kind of golden. You can see here on the 1 hour, it's kind of already broken the golden cross where the 50 is over the 200. But as you get to the higher time frames, it hasn't officially done it on the 4 hour, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah, that's a good line. That's a good line. All right, let's see. Maybe it'll pop off by the time we're finished here. Wait, oh, did you guys not see any of that? Here we go. So I was saying on a 2 hour and a 1 hour, it's over. But you know, on the 4 hour, it's not quite there yet as far as the 50 crossing the 200. The 50 in this chart is the dark blue line, and the 200 is the red line. But yeah, I forget who said it, but yeah, it's the chart is still very though bullish though. You see this? The 50 for the day chart, the 50 is still way above the 200 on the day chart. Way above it. Like it's crazy still bullish on like the day chart. You got to go down to the lower time frames to even see like any type of, well, it got to go then cross again, but yeah, on the day chart this is still like crazy bullish. The trigger event will be when we see this type of rally, no sellers step in and it holds. Then we gone, folks. Now, let me see here. Somebody said something like, and I bookmarked it. Let me see here. How do we get to bookmarks? There we go. Noah James, take it or leave it, TA. ZBCN will play out like this over the next 72 hours. This is this guy's TA. I don't know who he is, but I thought it was cool enough to bookmark. Maybe it plays out like this, just like he's saying. This would be interesting. This would be interesting. And then we just go. So maybe again, not financial advice, but if you want to do futures trading, perpetual futures, BTCC right here. You get free USDT if you fund your account there. So let's go back here. Leo, what's up, bro? Thanks for coming through, bro. Oh, that's cool. See, this is a young guy I know that invests in crypto, man. This guy's gonna be really wealthy when he's my age. This guy right here. And shout out to you, Leo. Thanks for coming through, brother. A young guy who's got his head on straight investing in crypto, bro. Is what I love to see that. Zebec is about to rip. Market cap is moving up. They know it's about to go right now. Ooh. It'd be nice if it breaks through while we're on here, y'all. Made a lot of money with your advices. Thank you, man. Hey, this is a young guy who actually pays attention to the OGs out here. Shout out to you, Leo. Thanks for coming through again, brother. What's up, Pharmacopoeia? What's up, Rue? Why is it that the Meteoria dynamic liquidity market makers are trading ZBCN for $1 right now? Or what does that mean on a Meteoria DLMM? Maybe you could check it out later for yourself. I have to check that out, bro. I haven't. They're trading it for $1 right now on something? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, I'll have to look at that, bro. I just took a picture right there. Diversity is always best. Did you just do a super chat for $1, bro? Thank you, bro. Uh, yeah, LOL. Thank you, sir. Look again, Ruel. Okay. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back. We'll do it live. All right. Let's see. Let's go back to the 2 hour. Okay. Yeah, it's looking really good, y'all. Okay, we're on the hour chart. Well, you can kind of see here, like with the GAN fan, right? It kind of broke over this triangle right here, and these are Fibonacci's. These are Fibonacci's with this with these GAN fans. We are going down to the 15-minute, right? Do we want to get even crazier and go down to like the minute chart? Minute charts drive me insane. I can't even do it, y'all. Minute charts drive me so insane. Like shout out to Elon Musk. I've seen him, look at these minute charts and I just can't, bro. I can't. It drives me like insane. All I can do is the day charts and the hour charts. Do we even want to go? Okay, no. Den's gonna. Oh crap! I hate how it always does this. Okay, I'm just gonna have to close that. Leave. Okay, let me go back here. 1 second. Sorry. There we go. Okay, we're back. Okay. Okay, on the 4 hour, it's looking nice too. Like just peeking over that 200 EMA. Something happened there. Am I this far behind on comments? Where was the comment I was just looking at? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm like way behind on comments. Thank you, sir. Look again, Ruel. Um, oh yeah, I'm way behind on comments here. Get a doobie. A ginger beer. Get a ginger beer. Mooney knows what's up. How you know about ginger beers, Mooney? Get a ginger beer. Shout out to the Mooneyverse out here. I'm way behind on comments, guys. Thank you. Let's see here. Yes, Hardballs. Ha ha ha. That's why I quit. ZBCN can get a military payroll contract. It's a wrap. Usually, military pay doesn't change. They just show up and to work. It's like they get paid on salary. It'd be easy to implement. Yep, 100%. H bar 2 is moving right now. Okay, let's see. Wow. We're getting a lot of movement here late on Sunday. It's like Crypto Futures video that he had. Why does everything move on Sunday? Here we go, right? H bar. Okay, there was a lot of movement from H bar, and here's another one where we could set a line right here. Like if we pass that spot, it's gonna be on. And then on a day chart, yeah, if we pass that spot, that would be really great. Then the next one would be the 40-cent mark here. Okay. Well, you're using, well, we could see $1 ZBCN in 2026. Let's see here. What is up, Actakian? Action. What's up, Action Detailing? Let's see here. One of my favorite channels, Ruse Clues. Oh, that's a shirt right there, Ruse Clues. What's up, Gino Lim? I got SHX on my Coinbase wallet, but I felt like the fees were crazy. Someone new to this, so if there's a better way, I'm all ears. Get the Lobster wallet. The logo looks like. See if we can do it. Lobster wallet. There's also a Stellar Term wallet that you could buy too, or a Stellar Term. So there's Lobster. You can get this. You can get this on any, like the Google app or the Google Pay or Android or Google Play or iPhone app. Just have to be careful to buy the right contract of Stronghold. So you might be better off doing Stellar Term, which so this is what Lobster Wallet looks like. Let me bring up Stellar Term. So Stellar Term, you can kind of log in here and you can buy any one of these. Velo, SHX. All you have to do is take your Stellar from Coinbase and send it to this wallet, and then you can swap. You can swap and buy it. So you swap XLM for Stronghold. And this will be cheaper because there's like almost no fees to send Stronghold to Stellar Term. Well, they'll probably charge you some fees here, but I'm not sure how much it is. I think it's like maybe 5%, 2%. Okay, yep, Phantom Beat hooked you up there. What's up, Renee? I can feel the change coming in the Matrix. It's our time. Stay the course. What's up, R54 ZBCN? Let's go. What's up, Builder Bob? Good night. Yeah, it's probably really late there over on the East Coast. Night, brother. Appreciate you. Lee, can we copy your trades on BTCC? You know what? I have to set that up. The copy trading. I have to set that up, Lee. I'll talk to Max. I know he knows a guy that does copy trading. I'll see if I can get that set up. But at the moment, no, you can't, Lee. I'll get that set up though. What's up, Courtney Johnson? Peace, peace, peace. Another lady of crypto here. What's up, the Crunk Junk dude? You guys are super chill. Been reading comments for the past few hours. Happy International Moon Day. Let's go. Yeah, it's a moon day. Mooney knows this, but my daughter's name is also Moonlight. So some Moonies out here. Lee, Rua, if I sign up for futures trading on Patreon, I only have to set up the trades and not sit in front of the computer or watch as long as the short's correct. There's also no KYC. I think there's no KYC there. I think there's no KYC. And I don't have the copy trading set up. So you would have to make your own. Oh, let me stop that. I don't have copy trading set up, so I would have to get copy trading set up for you to just copy my trades. I don't have that set up at the moment, Lee. What's up, Dungy Getter? VeChain, I like VeChain. You know, I think VeChain is probably going to really pop off when the whole ISO 2002 happens for 1122. You know, but you know, it's good. You can get some right now. Yeah, I like VeChain. Talk of Zebec hitting $2. Yep. When will Zebec be able to? Before the end of the year, I think Zebec can get to 5 cents. Not financial advice, of course. Yep. What's up, WH? ZBCN to hit 5 cents. 5 billion doable, but not this cycle. I think it's doable this cycle. I think it's definitely doable this cycle. Like very, very doable this cycle. What's up, Nate Pollerman? Win Lambo. What's up, Face Facts? What's up, KGB? KJB? KJP? KGB. Oh man, that's the Russian like CIA, right? Stronghold released a vid this week that stated they're building code that will bridge the real world to the blockchain. As of now, it's all fallacy or fancy fallacy. Coming November, majority of all major financial institutions will be transitioned. Well, we know that Stronghold has their place, but ZBCN has their place too. So, you know, I doubt that Jim Breyer is doing all this investing for it to not work out, you know. But yeah, I'm in Stronghold and I'm in ZBCN, so I'm in both. I like Flare and Velo. I have way more Velo than I do Flare. But Flare is gonna, you know, do the whole thing with DeFi on XRP. So yeah, I definitely think you should own some Flare. Oh, Flare's doing that DeFi on the DeFi for XRP. They're also gonna do DeFi for Doge. So Flare, I think definitely Flare is worth having. Recruit all day. $2 super chat from Crypto Crossroads here. And then from OG Crypto here, XDC to $1. I could see that. Crypto Clay, what's your or Crypto City, excuse me. What's your price predictions on XCN and Zebec? 5 cents this bull run, 5 to 10 cents this bull run for Zebec. And for XCN, I could see 33 cents before the end of the year. XCN is one that's been moving very, very nicely since this whole Genius Act thing. And we know it's used for NASDAQ. We know it has connections to Visa. 33 cents for XCN. What's up, Rufio? 72. Big love from the UK. As always, great content, Ruel. Appreciate it. Bought the dip on Zebec. Let's go. What's up, Crypto Mentality? Hey, Rue, rumor has it that July 31st is a big day for ZBCN. Do you believe ZBCN is going to blast off? Also, how do you feel about stablecoins being a double-edged sword, aka CBDC? Well, if you look at it, really everything is a CBDC, right? Who issues our money? Our dollars. Dollars are issued by the Fed. What is the Fed? The central bank. So literally the dollar is a central bank currency. So like unless you're going to do like old school barter and trading, like skills trade, like, okay, you know, you freaking fix my car and I'll fix your computer or something like that. We can't get around central bank currencies. Everything that we use at this point in time is a central bank currency. Could we have our central bank currencies backed by something other than gold? Or there's another thing that backs our central bank currencies, but I won't mention that here. We can talk about that in the Patreon. But you know, everything is a central bank currency at this point in time. So unless you're willing to do skill trades or like start your own cryptocurrency in your own community and only do that within your own community, everything that you deal with is a central bank currency. Pora likes the Tangent wallet better. Got a bounce. Thank you so much, Halls Balls, for coming through. Appreciate you guys. And thank you for giving some help to us, Sam M. They're going to get the Tier 1 exchange this year. Watch, ZBCN is making moves. And finally made it down to all the comments. Crypto City, thanks for all the alpha. How about SHX end of the year price prediction? Honestly, I can see SHX at $1. Like, crazily, I could see it at $1. I had a 33-cent price on it, target for it, but then they did the escrow. So now I had to up it to $1. Like, I really honestly think that. You know, and they're very hush-hush about what they're doing. I can see SHX to $1 for sure. Ginger beer and saltfish. Let's see here. Okay, that's good. This big day. That's cool crypto mentality. I'm gonna have to take a picture of that. All right, guys. So if you made it all the way to the end, we had 1,195 viewers here. Very long show, 3 hours or more out here. If you made it to the end, put David Sachs into the comments. So as soon as the live stream ends, in the comments of the video, put David Sachs, and I will know that you made it to the end. It helps spread the video around. Gosh darn it, I'm losing my voice now. But thank you guys so much. This is one of the most watched shows we've ever had. Thank you guys so much. Definitely like and subscribe and share the video with everyone else. And I'm out, guys. Peace.